Classroom chaos. So in 8th grade, I used to read during class a lot. At the time, I was reading an Artemis Fowl book, and for some reason, I had 2 copies of the same book. So one day in my English class, we were reading this other book, which I had already finished reading 3 days earlier. I was reading my own book, and when it was finally my turn to read, I had no idea where we were. So the teacher took my book away, I found my spot, read the part, and passed it to the next person to start reading. So after I read my part, I took out my second copy of Artemis and picked up right where I left off. Skip a few minutes ahead, gets back to my turn to read, and again, I don't know where we are. So teacher takes a look at me, sees the book in my hands, then back to her desk, obviously confused for a second. But shrugs it off, knowing it's me she's dealing with. I've caused similar problems like this before. Takes my second book and puts it on her desk, and makes me read my part. Now my friend that sat 2 chairs down from me was also reading. Artemis at the same time as me, and with a quick look to him, he knew exactly what I was planning. He took it out and passed it over without hesitation. I opened to a random spot and just pretended like I was reading. At this point, it was just to mess with my teacher. So skip forward again, and my teacher sees me with the book again and says, "How many of those do you have?" I gave my smartass remark as, "Enough." She took away that book too. But now at this point, I was out of books, and the rest of my class knew it, but the teacher didn't know I was out. So she continued with her lesson, and another friend of mine took 2 of her books and switched out 2 of the Artemis books on her desk to make them look like they were still there.